Right, he's just woke up, so I'll do this quickly. But I do have how to baby wear. Okay, so I've got this on to keep him warm at the moment. But when you're baby wearing, basically, their legs should be like this. Hello, sausage. And he should be close enough to kiss. If he's not close enough for you to kiss, he's not high enough, you need to tie it tighter. And if his legs like this, it's going to be really bad for their legs if they're hanging down, straight down. When they're little, you need to carry them on the front. And then when they're 1 or over, when they're like toddler age, you can back carry them. You need a woven wrap to carry them on the back, or a mai tai. When they're sleeping, you can just tuck their head in like this, to the side. Sorry about the sun. If you've got a carrier that carries them on the front facing that way, it's likely you've got a wrong carrier. It's going to be very uncomfortable for you to carry, and it's going to be very uncomfortable for the baby. Obviously they still sell them in shops, and people buy them, but it's going to waste your money. It's going to really hurt your shoulders. It's going to be uncomfortable for the baby because his legs are probably going to be dangling down. So legs like this, facing towards you and close enough to kiss is the right way to carry a baby. And then obviously make sure the head's facing sideways so they can breathe, and not just in like this. Sorry, you don't like that, do you? No, it's not nice. You smiling? You smiling? Tickle, 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 tickle. And it'd be really comfy. So you can get a wrap style like this. This is a close carrier. It's already wrapped for you, you just tie it. It's got rings on it. You can get a ring sling, they're always good. So I've heard, but I haven't used one. Or you can get a wrap where it's a giant piece of fabric and you literally just wrap it. It's similar to this, but you wrap it yourself instead of being already wrapped. So it's really massive. It takes you a couple of tries to get used to it, and then once you're used to it, it's fine. You just wrap it around a few times. Pardon you? So you can get a mai tai, a close carrier, a wrap, a woven wrap for your back carrying or front carrying, or a ring sling, or a boba, B-O-B-A carrier. I don't know how to pronounce their carriers, but one of those. And then the baby born and all these carriers where they're front facing and they hang down, I wouldn't recommend to get in. You'll probably use them about twice and they'll kill your shoulders, and baby will be too big and you won't be able to carry them. So carrier is always good. Dads can carry their babies too. People always worry that you might fall over and hurt them, but mums have built in that when they fall, they will put their arms up, and they'd rather break their arms protecting their child, or breaking another part of their body. I've heard a few mums where they've fallen down the stairs, and they've managed to turn and go down awkwardly, and they've rather got bruised sides and stuff like that rather than hurt their baby. And dads can baby wear too to bond with their child if mum's breastfeeding and dads can't feed them and stuff like that, and they want to bond. You can give them to dads to carry. They haven't got the same inbuilt what's the word? Reflex, that's the one. They haven't got the same inbuilt reflex as mums have. Doesn't mean they don't love their children, the same as they can. It's not a good idea to sleep next to their dads, because their dads don't have the same reflex to protect them in their sleep. It doesn't mean they don't love them, it's just a thing that's inbuilt to mums and not to dads, but they still probably have the carrying reflex because they want to protect their faces, but it's just not as much as mums, just be aware of that. And also you can baby wear while doing hoovering or washing up. That's quite hard doing washing up because you've got to go around the baby. Doing all housework you can baby wear. If you've got a colicky baby, it's really good for them. Or if you just got a baby that cries a lot and you can't get your housework done, baby wearing is great for that. Yeah, it's supposed to help colic to carry a baby because you're moving around a lot. And also babies that have a lot of baby wearing don't need as much tummy time, because it's the same sort of thing as doing tummy time. So they can build their head muscles up while baby wearing. And also it's great for getting places where you can't go with pushchairs, like upstairs and stuff like that. Oh, have you done a poo-poos? Stinky. He's hungry, so he's getting a bit funny now. But he's been asleep in it for about an hour. But what I was saying, yeah, you can get upstairs without a pushchair. You can go on buses if they haven't got space, or if they don't allow pushchairs on the buses. You can go cross country walking if you like doing that sort of thing. Basically, it's just great. And if you've got an older child that's still in a pushchair and you don't want to double, you can baby wear your newborn until your oldest is out of the pushchair. Then you can put your baby straight into the single pushchair instead of having a double, which they're a pain. So all the pros and baby wearing. But remember the 3 rules of baby wearing. Their legs should be like a frog shape, like this, not dangling down like this. They should be close enough to kiss, and they should be cuddling, facing towards you, not facing away from you. Good luck with your baby wearing.